Sometimes we have to ask that. And God will tell you, how are you, Irene? How are you, Marites? How are you, Marisol? Right? Sometimes we feel so tired and we just say, "Ay." But it is so nice also to ask the Lord, Lord, you know what I'm struggling for. You know what is in my heart. You know the reason of my tears. You know the reason why I cannot eat today. Not on diet, but you know why I feel weak today. Why? I know, my dear sisters. 6 years ago, I received a sad news from my sister, but I went home 2015, that was June. Suddenly, when I came back here to work again, my sister sent me a message that my son was diagnosed of cancer stage 2. That time, I was inside the clubhouse, taking care of one child. And then, I don't know, because she just sent me the scientific name, osteosarcoma. And I don't know what does it mean, osteosarcoma. Then I suddenly searched in the Google. Then I found it is cancer. I went up immediately to the house of my employer and tell this news. And then she said, "Are you sure, Cheche? I think you need a second opinion." Of course, the first reaction of a mother is to cry. Then I went inside my room, kneeled down, and I said to the Lord, "Lord, is it true?" I don't know what to do that time when I heard this news. My bed is double deck, have a wire. I really want to, but I will not die. Because if I stand, I will just fall this way. Even though I will hold it, I will not die. But you know, my dear sisters, my dear brothers and sisters, what I did is to kneel down and pray, Hail Mary, Hail Mary. That was the first prayer I just uttered because I don't know what to say. And then after that, I really cried a lot. The first child I'm taking care of went inside the room and asked and tell me, "Are you okay, Cheche?" Whenever this boy saw me crying, he will hand me a handkerchief and say, "Are you okay?" Even though I'm watching a K-drama, he will come to me, "Are you okay, Cheche?" I said, "Yes," but I cannot say that sometimes in a while, I remember my child, my only child. 2016, as days goes by, he undergone a chemotherapy for 6 consecutive months. And sad to say, he needs to be amputated. This is also very painful on my part as mother. You bear a child with a complete legs, complete body, and then suddenly the doctor will tell you that he needs to be amputated to prolong his life. As a mother, I really cried so hard. I really cried so hard because looking at my child, how can he bear without one leg? Without one leg. But I know God is with me. Amen. I went home for that because he needs me. So I went home. Then he got an amputated leg. Then I went back to Hong Kong after 6 months staying with him. But I know, I'm not sure if he will still be alive after those several surgeries that he had done. But you know, my dear sisters, what is something good for my child? He always asks me, "Who will be with you if I'm going to die?" An 8-year-old boy asking you this, is it too heartbreaking to a mother only having one child who is so smart, handsome, and loving? Why I say loving? Because he will be mindful of me. When he will die, who will take care of me? An 8-year-old boy thinking of this, so mature. So mature. But you know, 2015, I went home because 2 weeks. 2 weeks still in my cell phone. I'm still using the keypad before, both by my employer. I didn't throw because all the text messages during that year, 2015, he's sending me a message, please go home. Maybe you cannot see me anymore. Wala akong text na hindi ganito ang laman. Then I suddenly asked my employer, if you will not let me go home, maybe you cannot see happiness in my face anymore. So she booked me a ticket, so I decided to go back home. 2 days before it happened, the very sad incident in my life. One night, when I went home, I already see him very, very thin. So thin. I cannot see him. Why? I don't know where to put my tears. I don't know how to console myself. I just only say, Lord, is this my child? I ask myself of that. And then, because I miss him so much, I asked him, can we sleep together on the floor using the foam? And then he said, okay. But I know in her body, because bone cancer is the most painful cancer. Most painful. Once you hold his hand, very painful. You need to carry everything and put on the cushion for him not to feel that pain. One night, and then after that, he said, I will go to the toilet, suddenly, every minute, he needs to go to the toilet, but he's already dispersing water. Every part of his body already water coming out because his lungs already full of water. That caused him to death. But one night before he left me, this is as mother. It is not because we are sending money to our children. It is not because we are providing money for them, for our family, and for those who are asking from us. It is not because of that doing good to them. We are no longer asked sorry. I do, my dear brothers and sisters. Why? Because I was not able to take care of him. My sister take good care of my son, who carried him from Santo Domingo, going up, going down, overpass in Manila. You know already our situation. Waiting in PGH too long, going home to Cavite, to Manila. And I sincerely asked that night, our one-on-one talk with my son, and I told him, I'm sorry because I was not able to take care of you. I'm sorry because I need to leave you. I'm sorry because I am not there when you needed me the most. I'm sorry, my son. Don't worry. Don't worry of me. If God will fetch you home, don't worry of me. I can take care of myself. I just ask you to pray for me. And then suddenly, he revealed to me something miracle that he saw. 3 p.m., we are praying. The day before we bring him to the hospital, he said to me that 3 o'clock, divine mercy, the face of Jesus. He saw it on his dream. He saw it on his dream, my dear sisters. And then I said, are you sure? Yes. And you know what miracles he left to me? He left to my sister. My sister, for how many years that she has not having a child. After the burial of my son, she found out that she's pregnant. My sister got pregnant. And that is a blessing. That is a blessing for my son. I know, because she's asking before from my son, why are you not getting pregnant so that I have someone to play with? And my sister answered him, how can I get pregnant? Who will take care of you? So my dear brothers and sisters, let us sit for a while. Let us calm ourselves. You know why? Just like what I did, I ran to the Father, asking forgiveness from all the pains of my past. All of us experience pains from our past. I know that. From the pains of my parents, that I was not able to experience love. But because I was brought to the convent, that was the time God told me. And then I became a Love Lock member. That was the time God told me, let us all stand because our God is great. Always remember that. Even though we are in troubles, even though we are in problems, sufferings, and problems in our life, always remember that our God is great.